Hey yo, what's up guys, it's your boy here, and today we're gonna play some Summoner's War, and in this video we're going to talk about the Water Paladin named Josephine. So let's get into it. So she's an HP monster, and when you max her into level 40, she's gonna have a base HP of 12,345, which is pretty good, pretty decent. And then the attack 659, that's okay-ish, because since she's an HP monster, well. And then the defense is also okay, 659, and the speed is acceptable because it's above 100, so it's at 102 to be exact. And okay, let's read through her skills. So this is her first skill. It's called Justice Strike. It attacks and stuns the enemy for 1 turn with a 35% chance. And when you skill her up, it will maybe go up to 50%. Yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, that is a possibility there. And this is a plus because your attacks won't land as glancing hits. So if you're maybe up against a wind monster, a wind guy, then your chances to stun that monster won't be diminished. Okay, let's move on to the second skill, which is called Fury of Punishment. This skill attacks the enemy twice to remove the beneficial effect with a 75% chance. Okay, each. So 75% chance each of the attacks, which is 2, and provokes the enemy for 1 turn. I don't know how this works, because for example, if the enemy doesn't have a beneficial effect and you use this, will the monster be provoked? I'm not sure. So yeah, I'm quite curious about that. But that's a decent chance, 75% to remove a beneficial effect. It's a pseudo stripper, single target stripper. And then it's 2 times, and maybe the 75% chance will go upward when you skill her up. I'm not quite sure about that, but yeah, that is a possibility as well. Let's move on to the third skill, which is called Heavenly Blessing. It's a passive. That's good, that's cool. So let's see what it does. So it removes all of the harmful effects on you when you're under ability effects. Okay, wait, let's pause for this. Let's pause on that. So it only removes the harmful effects on you, everything on you, on just Josephine, when you're under ability effects. So as far as I know, there are only 3 inability. Yeah, there are only 3 inability effects in Summoner's War. Namely, first, the most common, stun, and then second, freeze, and then the third is slip. And according to this wiki, inability effects prevent any active action to be done when the unit receives a turn, and also prevents natural cooltime reduction upon gaining a turn. Okay, so that is it. And maybe well, I don't really think that provoke is included as an inability effect, because basically what it does is it forces your monster to attack a specific monster that provoked them. So it's actually not an inability effect in my view. So yeah, maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. And then when you've done that, it creates a shield that is proportionate to your HP, to 20% of your HP on allies for 2 turns. So it's for all of your allied monsters. You instantly recover a turn afterwards. Okay, that is good, but it's really tricky because there's a condition. You need to be under an ability effect for it to take place, for it to take action, for it to be activated. So I'm not quite sure about this, if it's good or if it's not. Well, you can only find that out when we see her, when we fight her, or maybe when we get her when we play with her. So yeah, I know it's a long shot, but yeah. And she also has a leader skill. The accuracy of ally monsters is increased by 55% in guild battles. Okay, that's quite good. In guild battles, of course. So okay. First question, is it bad? Is it good? Is it OP? I think it's in the middle. It's okay-ish. Because it's an at 5. And her skills are quite tricky. I mean, the first skill, yeah, it would stun you, but yeah, I think it's okay-ish. It's not weak, it's not OP, and it's not strong. That is just my opinion, and yes, I think it's okay-ish. So yeah, it's all basically single target, you know, skills. So first one, yeah, of course, just single target. Second one, yeah, it attacks twice, but it's still single target. And then yes, well, the shield is AoE, of course, but the cleanse is just for yourself, for just Josephine. And then okay, let's talk about like the downsides of these skills. I mean, for the third skill, what is stopping you from maybe using a dedicated cleanser for this one? Yes, like Konamiya, which is a 2-star monster. And for the shield, maybe you could use a dedicated shield buffer on this, you know, on this occasion. For example, Wusa. Or maybe for Nat 4, Acasis. Yeah? But the only good condition here is it's 20% of your HP. And she's an HP monster and you're gonna build her with lots of HP. But I think it's really not worth it to bring in a fight. Yes, that's just my opinion, and you have yours, of course, but yeah, that's it. And the second skill, what stops you from bringing maybe a dedicated stripper for this one, an AoE stripper? Well, yeah, it also provokes, so that's maybe a plus, but I don't really think that it's not gonna be very useful. Okay, so let's determine where the monster can be useful. So is it for PvP, let's say Guild War offense or arena offense? I would say I don't think so. Well, if you have her and you want to play with her, yeah, you're free to bring her there, but I don't know. These skills are quite common. There's nothing really new about this except for the, you know, the passive that has a cooldown. Why is there a cooldown? Yeah, I'm puzzled about that. I don't think this skill should have a cooldown. It's a passive. Yeah, why? Holy shit. Anyway, yes, is it good for RTA? I'm not sure. That is my answer because I do RTA on a daily basis, and I'm quite, you know, I'm quite up there. I mean, I'm in C1 to C3 in good days, and in bad days I'm in F3, something like that. So yeah, I haven't seen her. I haven't fought a Josephine there, as far as I can remember, of course. And yeah, so I'm not quite sure if she's good there. But you could use her there. It's, I mean, yes, as I've said earlier, her skills are quite tricky, and yeah. So the next one, is it good for defense, Guild War defense, or arena defense? My opinion is no, because she can be a Lucian magnet. Yeah, and any other, maybe Katarina, a she can, you know, magnet comps that are ignored defense because she's an HP, you know, she's an HP based monster. Maybe Copper can kill her as well. Yes, I don't think so. You're better off with the, you know, with the monsters that is good in that particular area. Defense, being in the defense. Example, Samath, Perna, or Ryan. Yeah, something like that. And then the next question is it good for dragons, giants, or necro? no. My opinion is no, because you're better off with other monsters that is also good in that particular dungeon. And there are a lot of monsters that is easier to obtain and is fusible and is farmable, that is more useful than her in those dungeons. So yeah, no. And then the next agenda would be her runes. What are the good rune sets for her? So let's see. Suggested, so just the alley. Oh, so he deruned her. He also deruned her, Andy. Okay, wow. Destroy. So speed, HP, and HP. Yeah, I agree to that build, but not all destroy, of course. So the passive skill shouldn't have cooldown. So for starters, I think in the early game, if you have her early on, if you're lucky enough to have her, in the early game, I think you should go for energy. Yes, all energy, so that you have more HP. And yes, you can go for speed, HP, or maybe speed, HP, and defense. I'd say that'll be good. And then the next one, acceptable build for starters or intermediate, is maybe a Swift. Yes, speed, HP, speed, HP, defense, whatever. And then maybe the good or the best build would be, of course, an offset of Will. And then maybe Violent. Yeah, I think Violent would be the best for her. For all the additional turns that you could get. Yes, that is it. And we didn't really get anything from the suggestions here in the user rating page. So yes, that is just my opinion. Okay, I think that pretty much sums up the things that I wanted to cover in this video for Josephine. So the conclusion, she's quite okay. She's not the best. She's not really that special. Her skills are not that unique. And it is tricky. It is quite tricky. And you need to really see her in action to further understand what she does, what she brings to the table. And of course, like the multiplier, I think one thing that could improve her, all in all, is for her skills to be proportionate to her max HP. I mean, that'll help her a lot, scale with other, Nat 5s and other competitive monsters out there, other good monsters out there. Okay, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. If you have any questions or suggestions, just put it on the comment section below. Don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something from it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.